guys, welcome back to Sakura Dungeon. Hope you're doing well. We got a new floor to explore. As we step to the next floor, it seems familiar to me. Those outfits are really fucking ridiculous, aren't they? Ah, I think I know where we are. Where? What's on this floor, Fox? If I remember correctly, this used to be the guest quarters. We had many rooms set up for our guests here. It looked like an inn for my homelands. An inn, you say? Inns. I've been to a number of them before I came here. I can't remember what voice I used for you. There's no better sight for sore eyes than an inn.
Does this inn have a fireplace?
Well, yes, but not like you would imagine.
I want to curl up in front of a fireplace.
Sari looks all around her. This floor looks nothing like the inns I know. You must really learn to appreciate that things can be very different in other lands. Either way, as far as I remember, there may have been some warp stones in here for ease of transportation between rooms. I'd rather not step on a warp stone if I don't have to. What? They're perfectly safe, you know. We're only tunneling a hole through reality. See, that's what makes me uneasy. What if this tunnel or whatever it is collapses? Then we'd be lost in the void for several hundred years. But we would eventually make it back out. I don't think either of us can wait that long. After all, the Dungeon Lord had been planning something. That's true. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here, like in terms of like the overall plot and stuff. I mean, I know it's not like super deep plot or anything. This is a fucking pervy game, as it were. But you know, it's a really good one. Another monk. Not quite as strong as the other one we saw. So you meddled on the path to enlightenment. Then you understand in the pursuit of true wisdom, we must now do battle with one another. Show me your wisdom so I may drink deeply from it. That's a vagina. Very well, monk. I hope you'll find the enlightenment you were looking for. I do not really understand what I could teach you, but I will fight you if I have to, monk. Enlightenment can be found in everything. Especially battle. Here we go. Well. Sorry, monk. I fucking hate that D shield. It's the D shield, I think, when I see that, by the way. That makes me laugh. Seeing as there's no men in this game whatsoever. Which is, pretty fucking great, actually, I must admit, guys. No offense to my male viewers, obviously, but, you know. We kind of detract from the overall theme. This is not working at all. The D shield is fucking kicking my ass. And why is Sari not in the front row? I just realised. Shit. Oh well, for now we'll just focus on what's going on. Kill this fucking box, bitch. Oh my god! You're so useless. Fucking useless, Sylvie. We're getting wrecked. Oh, we're getting wrecked. Ow. Right, okay, come on. Please die. I was the wrong... Oh my fucking god. Why is she dodging everything? This is ridiculous! There we go, much better. You're dead now. Fuck off, Fox Girl. Right. She's dead. Woo! Parried? What the fuck? Okay, it's gonna take a lot longer to kill this chick, though. I think she's run out of D-shield, though. I don't really know how the D-shield works, but, I guess in... Oh, fuck. Well, she's dead. Cat Witch, great. Not fucking Sari. Brilliant. Cat Witch, you better do something useful there. And don't die. Let's do another Ice Flash, I guess. There we go. Defeated the monk. It's gonna take a while to capture one of those. That's for sure. Okay, we got a Cat Witch. We found... Not a Cat Witch, a Tiger, sorry. I can feel it straining against the capture spell itself. It must have taken incredible force to do that. Some monsters are naturally harder to capture than others. Even if your strength is similar to them, their personality can make it difficult. Trying to capture a tiger as opposed to trying to capture a rabbit... Well, even if you weren't monsters, you wouldn't understand it would be harder to catch a tiger. So that's how your capture spell works. It's on overcoming their will and making them serve you? Not quite like that. It's about overwhelming their personality long enough to make them more open to negotiation. The transport quality of the spell is merely an afterthought I added when I first entered here. Not really relevant, but I'm not exactly sure what a tiger is. You You speak of many exotic things I've never seen before, Fox. You idiot, Sari. You fucking idiot. Anyway, we got a tiger. Okay, what's in here? Stop right there! I don't know who this is. A girl wearing exotic looking... What the fuck is this? Is it a bear? 2 round ears, fuzzy ears sit on either side of her head. So what's this monster supposed to be? A panda. They're from my homelands. An interesting breed, to say the least. She's surprisingly cute. Stop that! I'm not cute! Fucking pandas. What's wrong with being cute exactly? Damn intruders! I'll show you how cute I am! She lets out a threatening growl. I didn't really want to fight her. Sorry, Sari, she's not gonna back down. A fucking panda. In a fucking Chinese outfit as well, which is great. I think we're gonna beat her quite easily here. Yeah, definitely beat her easily. Oh, no little cutscene and stuff there as well. That's one of the most ridiculous... A fucking panda girl. They just got through like every fucking animal in the world and be like, yeah, we'll just make a girl out of it with big tits. There's nothing there. Wait, is this a teleporter? What is it doing here? This must be one of the teleporters I mentioned before. But do you know where it leads? There's only one way to find out. I guess we'll use it. I don't really know what we're doing here. After stepping on the teleport, we find ourselves in another room. Teleportation is strangely disorientating. At least this version of teleportation is. How exactly is it different from in the Elven Metropolis? It turns off your senses for a split second so you can more easily adjust. Whereas this kind of teleportation instantly takes you to another location. It causes a slight shock to the senses. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. So where did it exactly take us to? I cannot say. However, there's only one door leading out this room. I do not see another teleporter here. So the only thing we can do is follow the path. Alright. Let's, I guess that's all we gotta do. I mean, this is like a new exit. This must be going to the exit. Oh, God. Fuck off! Go away, you two useless fucks. I'm busy exploring a new area, and you had to pop up. Okay. Well, there's not a lot in here, is there? That must go back out to the main hall, so what's in here? It's nice to see the guest bedrooms are still being used. So people used to sleep in these kinds of rooms back where you came from? The richer ones did. It makes me feel sleepy just being here. As I say that, I look at the bed and notice a lump underneath the cover. Oh, it appears this room already has a guest. Whoever is sleeping underneath the cover shifts around uncomfortably before settling in again. Well, we don't know who they are, or if they have anything valuable. Perhaps we should just leave them alone and move on with our quest. Rest is often a form of meditation for most people, so being disturbed in their sleep could aggravate them. Shut the fuck up.
Or a catnap? Let's get rid of her so I can sleep there.
As always, the cat's thoughts are very egocentric. Everyone, please calm down. We should not make any presumptions, as we still don't know what happens at the lower floors. If we interrogate everyone we meet, we might be able to find out even a tiny scrap of information. There's something far higher at stake here. We had to upset a few people, so be it. That does not mean we have to trample everyone we meet. We must do this the right way. Once again, whoever is sleeping seems to be annoyed by us speaking. Half awake, they speak up.
Can you leave, please? I had a long day, I just need a nap.
Sara leans over and whispers to me. It's up to you, Fox. If you think it's worth bothering her underneath the cover, then we will do it. I guess we should bother them. Excuse me. I head over to the sleeping person. Wake up. She rolls over, trying her best to ignore me. I begin to prod her with my foot. She suddenly bursts out from underneath the sheets.
What? What do you want?
It's one of these things again.
I'm trying to sleep here.
I just had some questions I wanted to ask you.
I don't care about your questions. I haven't slept in several days and I'm really, really tired. Did you wake me up just to bother me with questions?
More or less, yes. She pouts angrily at these words.
That's it, I'm gonna teach you a lesson!
Her hands begin to glow with divine power. She flicks her arm and a paper seal slips out of her sleeve.
Let's see how the gods like your attitude!
Okay, here we go. This wasn't too tough before, so I don't think it'll be tough again, but let's see how it goes. Fucking poison is good. Just fuck her up as best I can, really. I can't capture her because she's level 28, unfortunately, which is kind of shitty. Oh yeah, Yomi's got her own D-shield now. I forgot about that. It's good to have our own D-shield. That's the fucking trait. Go. You dead? You found 39 shards. Oh god. Well, that's interesting view. She looks really grumpy now. Yeah. Being thoroughly beaten into submission, her clothes torn to shreds. The fox MIKO just sits there pouting. Well, you ready to answer my questions now? She just pouts even harder than before.
You come in here, wake me up, then beat me for no reason? What kind of adventurers are you supposed to be? Doesn't anyone have manners these days?
The archer simply draws another arrow and aims it. Don't even think about moving. I understand you've had a rough day, but I cannot tolerate you attacking my comrades.
Hey, could you move now?
The cat eyes to tatter me.
That looks really comfortable.
No, I'm not moving. Everyone seems a bit too eager for a fight. At least Sara's keeping a level head. I'm sorry, but I believe this was necessary. After all, I had only wanted to ask you some questions. It was you who started this fight.
How else did you expect me to react when you're being so rude? I don't care about your questions, go away!
When my mistress asks you to do something, it's usually a good idea to do it. Sylvie points her staff at the MIKO, the tip of it glowing with energy. I suggest that you treat her with a little bit more respect. Even after being beaten like this, she remains defiant. Look, I'm sorry about this. You would not happen to have anything of value on you?
What? Like this?
She pulls out a key and throws it on the metal floor.
They're happy now?
You found a silver key. Usually we find someone they're guarding something or hiding some treasure.
You have the key, what else do you want?
Maybe something else you can help us with?
Fine, I hid a treasure in this room. I'll give it to you, you'll go away and not bother me again?
You'd be a fine deal, my friend.
I'm not your friend!
She lifts up a hidden panel on the floor and reaches into it. You found a shock-resistant seed.
Here, are you happy now?
Yep, it's a great boon for our journey.
Good, get out!
Okay, well, we got a shock-resistant seed and a key. Fantastic. So this floor has secret doors, which is kind of bullshit. And this chest is hidden there. Oh, this scroll. I don't think this technique still existed. Ah? Siri attempts to read it as well. It says Holy Bolt? Correct. It's channeling the divine power of the gods as a weapon. Who are the gods anyway? Couldn't they even begin to pronounce their names? It's something you can only understand once you gain enough insight into other worlds. That's something I'd rather not think about. I do not think my mind could handle a vast understanding of the heavens. Holy Bolt Scroll. I don't know who to teach all this stuff to. Like, I've got loads of fucking scrolls lying around, but I don't know who to teach it to, you know what I mean? Fucking enemies, fuck off. It's in here. All these treasure rooms on this floor. Tiger cloth scrap, here we go. I can only presume you want to see this, Yomi. Sara practically shoves what she's found into my hands. Oh, I feel something soft and fuzzy in my hands. Now this feels nice. Looking down at it, I see it's a scrap covered in tiger stripes. Planning to make an embarrassing outfit from it? Well, it would be a shame to let this material go to waste. It feels wonderful after all. Oh my god, you get roped into everything, doesn't she? I think we've actually cleared everything on this floor now, so hopefully we can just head out and go to a new bit. This is the right way. This floor is pretty huge. I mean, all the floors in this game, I'm only showing you a snapshot of them while I'm recording, guys, because they're really big, and obviously, a lot of it's just this. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, it's fun to actually play, but, like, from a watching perspective, I'm like, yeah, it probably shouldn't do this. I'm just going up and down here like a fucking idiot right now. Like a fucking idiot. Come on. There we go. This is the way out, I believe. Go away, Monk. I'm busy. It's pretty easy to kill enemies. Here we go. New floor. Fantastic. I motion for the party to stop. Is something on your mind, Fox? I feel something beneath us. Sari looks at the floorboards. What, is there a foe beneath us? Or something? No, it's deeper than this floor. I feel a massive accumulation of power. So massive that it might be... No, it cannot be that, can it? What is it, Fox? I do not know. My nervousness seems to make everyone else nervous as well. You simply cannot say things like that and brush it off as nothing. We need to know what's going on we're going to be facing. As I said, I'm uncertain about what it is. When we are certain, then I will tell you.
You worry too much. It's best to only care as much as you have to.
Yes, and I'm uncertain as to how much I should care right now. Everyone, I must ask you to trust me. There are things I do not know yet, but as soon as I do, you will know too. Siri nods in agreement. There seems to be enough to make us grow quiet. I can understand your uncertainty. There are a lot of strange fluctuations in this dungeon's mana. Such, it's impossible to get a grasp on what's happening without seeing it with our own eyes. She nods thoughtfully to herself. It's almost as if this whole dungeon is unstable. Phasing in and out of another world. A motion for her to stop. Let's not speculate till we have more evidence. Now then. Unless anyone has any further complaints, let's keep going. Oh, so like, fucking... Phasing in and out of the world. I feel that's probably a massive spoiler. Probably a massive spoiler. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of censoring there for me. Right, let's go through here. A mechanical sound echoes through the hallways. A mechanical sex girl? It's perfectly timed, matching every step. What do you think that means? If I were to take a guess, it's keeping track of how many steps we're taking. How could that what could that possibly mean? Oh, that's right. I remember now. What is it? The doors in this store are on a mechanical timer. If you want to get past them, we have to get there within a certain time. What are we standing around for then? Hurry up! Then we best make haste.
We could just take a nice slow pace.
No, we can't. Hang on, running? Yes, right now. But I'm a mage! Too bad for you. Move faster. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. We're not going to do this right now. This looks like it's going to be a horrible place, this floor. So let's go back to town. Lots to do here, I'm sure. Isabella, do you remember when you made that leopard spot outfit for me? Oh yes, you looked amazing in leopard spots, my humble master. How do you think tiger stripes would work? Tiger stripes, you say? She looks me up and down. Well, I personally believe you would look good in anything, my humble master. Whether or not you would like tiger stripes is up to you. Then let's see how it goes. I present the striped fabric to her. Right away. You certainly do love unusual outfits. I most certainly do. You even made me some gloves. How wonderful. You look a proper tigress, my humble master. Do you think this look suits me? You walk with strength and dignity. Of course it suits you. Jesus Christ, she's fucking thirsty. What outfits do I have at the moment? I'm not sure what my favourite one is. I do quite like this sort of like the one piece. But, you know, I guess like for variety's sake, it's probably, let's stick with the new outfit for now. Tiger stripes, there we go. Fantastic, 10 out of 10 Yomi, amazing. Anyway. Let's, what do we have to do? Loads of things to do. Let's talk to the tiger. Certain guests in the prison can be very unruly. The tiger who was captured earlier is no exception. Caging a wild animal like this. Well, it did do much to improve her disposition. Didn't do much. She has a low growl when she sees me approach the prison cell. There you are. She bares her pointed teeth at me. Yes, you're very intimidating. She tries to let out a roar, but it comes out as a squeak. You stole my power! She tries to roar again. Nothing but a mew. This is very undignified, to say the least. I had such a humiliating experience as the Dungeon Lord beat me. You saw the Dungeon Lord? What did she look like? I don't remember. She hit me so hard that I didn't remember walking into the room where we were going to fight. Then nothing, only blackness. I see. Even if I did know, there's no way I would tell you. What a bitch. She tries to look intimidating again, but fails. So what do you want? I'll give you back your power on one condition. Are you willing to work for me? This is extortion. Angrily, she bares her fangs and tries to growl. This time it sounds like she's purring. We could always stay here and continue making cute noises. Maybe I'll let you out and keep you as a pet. Anything but that. I'll do anything. Please give me my power back. Very well. I hope we can work together, Tiger. Provided you do not humiliate me any further. The Tiger's joined the party. Okay, so here's the Tiger. Fantastic. I've got to get organised. I don't know, like, what layout I should be going for. Like, I'm just replacing, like, the old party members that haven't leveled up as much with new ones in case I need them when they get fucking killed or some shit. So it's a bit hard to, like, keep track of everything. I guess we should do these. As far as I remember, there was a bamboo forest not far from town. Bamboo is not native to this region, unfortunately. I was feeling homesick and wanted to walk through bamboo again, listening to the leaves rustling in the wind. So I planted hundreds of seedlings in a barren clearing. It had been several hundred years that these seedlings have surely grown tall and strong. Walking into town, Sari happens to pass me by. Hello, Fox. What are you up to? So I wanted to take a walk. Want to join me? Well, I can't let you go alone. You never know what might happen out there. I'll call the others as well. I didn't really want to make an expedition, but as you wish. We can't take any risk, Yomi. Walking through it, I can't help but feel at home. This forest has grown to be massive in my absence. Sari can't help but notice how serene it looks. I look. Does this weird forest have something to do with you, Yomi? I planted it myself. So happy to see how well it's grown while I've been asleep. It's probably grown a bit too well. I can barely see anything through this undergrowth. She's slashing at the undergrowth with her blade. I had to make my way through here before, but at least I had a guide then. Do you even remember the way we came from? Don't worry, I'm sure we can find our way out eventually. Sari just shakes her head. I wish I could remain cool like you. Has anything ever phased you or even throw you off a little bit? Nothing I can recall. What if you were ambushed? A panda girl emerges from the undergrowth. It's a panda. Don't lose your focus, Sari. I'll try not to. You're in my forest, you know. You want pass by, pay tribute. Oh, I see how it goes. She's got enough power for the dungeon, then escape with it. You really know for yourself that most adventurers couldn't possibly beat the monsters in there. Absolutely. Doing the wrong voice. So will you pay me? If you don't, you'll have to turn around. We're gonna fight her, fuck you. Level 30. That might have been a bad suit. Can't capture her, unfortunately. Just beat the fuck out of her. That was a big hit. I think we'll be alright. Bust her, Sylvie. This is fucking useless, this fucking panda girl. There you go. Useless. And a scene, I'm sure. I was right. That's a scene. The fucking sex music. How did you do that? Who are you people? Just a few friends who like to take strolls through this forest. And we do not like panda girls who randomly attack travelers either. I lean over and whisper in Sari's ear. Try to intimidate her. But she's a panda. I can't do it. The panda just looks dejected. But I gathered power from that dungeon. Even the last mightier monsters can easily match the strongest heroes. How was I defeated by you? Sari looks at her. Her heart is breaking. I didn't want to hurt the panda, even if she was robbing people. Yes, Sari. But if we didn't deal with this panda, we wouldn't be able to walk through here. Neither would anyone else, for that matter. I guess it doesn't matter now. This is the end for me. Where have you been storing the treasure you've been stolen? Why do you want to know? Oh, for no particular reason. I'm just saying that we could come to an agreement of sorts. You're robbing me now? Well, not really robbing. We have some important objectives we want to accomplish. And we're in dire need of treasure, you see? Think of it as a fine for your crimes. What if I don't want to give you my treasure? She seems to pause as she thinks about it. Then you can spend some quality time in my prison. Now that seems to make her panic. You have a prison? Just who are you? I'm no one particularly important. Just a monster who wanted to go through a stroll. And as someone who does not approve of thieving panda girls, stirring up trouble. Okay, I'll give you treasure. Just please don't put me in jail. It's really necessary to intimidate her like this. Are you any better than she is? Unless there are consequences for what she's done, she will learn nothing. Isn't it enough to beat her into submission? Not at all. Now then, you naughty panda. Where would this treasure of yours be hidden? I'll show you. After a brief walk, she shows us a small hoard stashed away in the undergrowth. Very well, get out of here. I won't be so forgiving next time. That's all the prop she needs. She disappears into the bamboo forest. Plant fibers? What on earth? Where's the actual treasure? We already found it. I don't know what you mean by that. Interesting. Huh. This has been going quite... Let me just check the time. And then we'll continue a little bit. Okay, so let's visit Sari's guild. So, Sari mentioned earlier that she wanted to visit her guild sometime. I can't help but wonder what sort of comrade she has made in her travels. With the way through the bamboo forest clear, we might be able to visit it. Sari! Oh, Yomi. Is something on your mind? Would you like to go visit your guild? You mean, right now? Yes, you said you went through the bamboo forest, didn't you? How long do you think it would take to reach the human cities from there? I took a stagecoach until I arrived at the bamboo forest. Then I had to proceed on foot. If we're walking, there's no way we'll arrive at human cities in any timely fashion. So sorry, Yomi, but it might have to wait until we're done with this dungeon first. Oh, nonsense. A little bit of magic can do wonders when it comes to travelling. What is it that you're planning to do? Come with me, and I'll show you. Sari just looks at me suspiciously. This had better not be dangerous. Now then. Once again I chant long-forgotten words evoking ancient magic. With a flash, the spell is finished. Sari looks around for a moment. I don't see anything different. Take a step. Sari takes a step, and she's suddenly 5 meters away from me. By the gods. She stumbles for a moment before regaining her balance. What was that? I take a step and end up right beside her. She nearly jumps out of her skin in fright. Yomi, explain yourself now. This is a weirding spell, one which can fundamentally alter the laws of reality. In this case, I made it so the distance we travel with single steps is actually much further than it seems. What? What sort of person can possibly dream of such a spell? It's best not to think about it. Either way, we have a fast means of travelling now. I don't want to do this. The spell is terrifying. Sari takes a single step back and ends up on the front of the tavern. I'm losing my bearings here, Fox. I grab her by the hand. Just follow me, and it will be okay. No, stop it. But it's too late. We're already moving ahead. With incredible haste, we arrive at the bamboo forest. Sari looks legitimately terrified as we cross distances far greater than we should be able to. It's too fast. Stop. I don't want to be on this ride. This is better than going by stagecoach, though, don't you think? The stagecoach can be a bumpy ride, but nothing like this. Relax, we'll be there in a few minutes. Stop, I want to stop. After a few minutes, we arrive at the first human city. Sari's sitting down on the ground, trying her best to collect herself. Let's not do that again. I'd rather walk all the way back. Or take the stagecoach. As you wish. Sari picks herself up, brushing herself off. How do you even know spells like this? And what did you mean by spells which alter the laws of reality? Believe it or not, there is a number of invisible laws which control how everything works. I am sure that given how you readily dismiss such ideas, you would rather not know more. You would be right. I'm a firm believer that there are things we aren't meant to know. So at least we're here now. I look around me at the city. What a marvellous looking place. Humans certainly do come up with all kinds of interesting architecture. How different is it compared to the cities we saw centuries ago? I think the trend for architecture then we used this substance called cement, I believe it was. They sculpted some magnificent things out of it, that is for certain. We still use cement. It looks different than it used to. It's less crude looking back then. Maybe it's due to a difference in tastes. The city's a lot more practical than the other cities I've seen in the past. Anyway, where's your guild located? I want to see it for myself. Sure, I can show you the way. I just hope that no one notices that you're a monster. I'm sure they won't. My disguise spell should be working perfectly. I can only hope. If anyone asks about you, say that you're an adventurer you met along the road, okay? The last thing I need is for them to learn what happened to me. Make it sound like as if you died or something. In their eyes, I doubt being enslaved by a monster would seem as much better than being dead. Alright, I understand. As we enter the guild, I hear Sari breathe a weary sigh. It's been so long since I've last been here. Marvellous looking statues carved with all so careful hands line the walls of the guild hall. I can't help but look at them closely. Oh, this is the Hall of Legends. It's the front of the guild so we can be reminded of who fell before us. Humans are sentimental creatures, aren't they? So then a figure walks up to us. Well, that's a practical outfit. A tall, intimidating looking woman wielding a massive sword. Which makes me curious is the animal resting on her shoulder. Whoever this person is, she isn't someone to be taken lightly. Sari, is that really you? Oh, Maeve. Meave? Muv. We haven't heard from you in months, and now you turn up? What happened at the dungeon? You owe us an explanation. And who is traveling with you? Slow down with the questions. The woman looks me up and down. This is Yomi. She's an adventurer I met along the roads. I haven't seen any adventurer wearing anything like that before. From which guild does she hail from? It's not really a career for me, so much as a hobby. You've risked your life for a hobby? Look, I'm here now. I wanted to let you know I'm fine. The dungeon, well, it's taking a lot longer to clear than I thought it would. So the monsters there are a lot stronger than we were expecting. Yes, I'm making good progress though. Yomi's been a big help. Meave, as Sari calls her, does not seem convinced. So you're able to do it by yourself? Well, I had some difficulty with it. You should have immediately come back and requested assistance. We have to rely on each other, not the charity of strangers. I swear, Sari, have you learned nothing from being an adventurer for so long? It's just this dungeon had some unique circumstances that I had to deal with. What unique circumstances? It's hard to explain. Meave lets out a deep sigh. You're lucky that I haven't got any quests for a while. I'll come with you when you head back to the dungeon. That's not necessary, Guildmaster. Oh, Guildmaster, is she? That explains why Sari looks so nervous around her. You saying that Yomi has made it easy? She's helped, yes. We should be able to do it together. But with my help, that should make things even easier, right? You're acting awfully suspicious, Sari. Did something happen while you were there? No, not at all. Just give me some more time and I'll have the dungeon fully cleared. Enough. I'm coming back with you. What were you? That is final. Excuse me while I go prepare. Maeve turns her back on us and walks off to some other section of the guild hall. Oh no, this is bad. Really bad. She's going to discover everything. Relax. Who is she anyway? She's our guildmaster, Meave. One of the single greatest heroines to ever come out of this city. So isn't it a good thing she's coming with us? But she'll discover everything that's happened there. Don't you see what a massive problem this is? I'll just make her my subordinate. Problem solved. Don't you dare do that, okay? Is there any reason why I shouldn't? If she's as strong as you say she is, then she'll be an excellent addition to our team. She's the guildmaster. She needs to be here. The fact she's leaving at all means she thinks this dungeon will be done in a day. If you make her your servant, she won't be able to do her duties here. So don't do it, okay? It's then that Meave turns up again. Something the matter? You're making a lot of noise, Sari. It's nothing. I see. We're ready to head back? I want to be done with the whole travesty quickly. Well, you can find a stagecoach. Already done. Why don't we get going then? As you wish. This is going to be awkward. The trip was uncomfortable to say the least. Stagecoaches are slow. Far too slow. Meave simply stared at me the entire time in complete silence. We're on foot now, making our way through the bamboo forest. Sari has remained tight-lipped as well, nervously hoping that Meave doesn't notice anything unusual. So I think I remember the way through here. Is that so? Yes, through here. Meave chooses to stay at the back, with Sari at the front and myself in the middle. As we continue to wander forward, I feel a hand rest on my shoulder. Sari keeps walking forward, oblivious to what's happening behind her. As soon as she's out of sight, Meave speaks to me. Interesting tale you have there. Not exactly something I would expect an adventurer to have. Oh, so you're able to see through my disguise. Impressive for a human. Enough of that, monster. What have you done with Sari? We had mutual interest in the dungeon you sent her to, so we decided to work together. As if Sari would willingly work with a monster. It had to be against her will. She has one hand on the hilt of a massive sword. So tell me, monster, is there a good reason why I shouldn't slash you in 2 pieces right now? Well, you could fight me if you so desire, but tell me, what do you think would happen if you lose? I won't lose. Not to the likes of you. That's just the same filibustering that every hero seems to spout. What would you do if the confidence of yours was shaken? A proper hero doesn't give up if a little thing goes wrong. Now enough of this pointless exchange. Face me. Oh shit, we have to fight her. And saving isn't working. Well, hopefully everything will go great. Okay, I think we got this. Yeah, we got it. Meave just stares back at me. Despite her injury, she's standing tall. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're just blustering. I can tell you don't have enough strength to keep fighting. Nonsense, ah. Meave collapses to one knee. Stop it. If you keep going, you're going to permanently injure yourself. Doesn't matter to me. If I back down from a fight. Meave, what are you doing? Sari won us back to see her kneeling in the mud. Sari, this monster was too strong for me. I'm sorry. You knew the entire time? Yes, I didn't want to raise the alarm right there, since I was sure I was the only person who could see it. So I followed you out here to see what was going on. But it looks like I failed you. It's not like that, Meave. I'm actually working with Yomi to clear out that dungeon. Look, it's a long story, but I can explain it when we get back to the inn. Meave looks down at herself. There's nothing more I can do. So what choice do I have? And that's basically what happened. I see. I still don't trust this fox, however. How do we know that we don't have ulterior motives? I don't think she cares enough about the human cities to consider destroying them. It's not I don't care about them. It's because I care about them I don't want to destroy them. Humans are simply too interesting. Besides, if I really want to destroy you all, why would I go through every floor of my dungeon and defeat an entire army of monsters? Recovering from such an assault would take a long time. You make some fair points, but do not think I will trust you. Sari, I know that I can get stronger than I already am. I just didn't have a reason to do so until now. So I'm going to be staying here. We'll clear out this dungeon together. But what about your duties at the guild? I already told my scribe to take over the paperwork. I can be gone for months. Well, I'd be honored to have such a legendary heroine help us. And it would be nice to catch up. Then it's settled. Although working with this fox makes my skin crawl. I will do it for you, Sari. She probably burns a hole through me with her glare. If for a single moment it looks like you're at being honest about your motives, I vow to cut you down. As you wish. I look forward to working with you. I wish I could say the same thing. So Meave has joined our party, and that's where we're going to end the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Sakura Dungeon. If you did, hit that like button, and we'll see you really soon for some more. Bye for now. Have a great day.
Bye.